Welcome back to SB Nation. I am Dan Rubenstein with our very own Amy K. Nelson, back from the road to talk some baseball. How are you doing?
I'm awesome.
That's good to hear. Let's talk some baseball, NL East baseball to be a little bit more specific. Where does this division rank in terms of baseball as a whole with overall interest for you?
To me, it's the most interesting division. I personally am really excited to see what these teams are going to do this season. I really break it down two ways. A couple teams that are on the come up and a couple teams that either are sort of status quo or maybe going down a little bit.
So give me a snapshot, yeah.
So snapshot would be two teams I think that are on the come up are obviously the Marlins. They are the talk of spring training. They've got Ozzie, obviously, as a new manager. They've got a new closer in Heath Bell, new shortstop, Jose Reyes, and Hanley Ramirez moving over to third. A lot of potential drama there. They've got the reality series, ours, Showtime's. They're going to be fun to watch all season long, no matter what happens. And then the other team is the Washington Nationals. They've got a really talented young rotation. Obviously, Strasburg is coming back, Jordan Zimmerman. And they've got a good bullpen as long as Drew Storen's going to be okay. He might miss the beginning of the season, but they're going to be fun to watch. So those are the two teams I think that have a really good chance of making waves in this division. Now, the teams that might have some issues
on the flip side
is obviously the Mets.
Yes.
The sad, lowly Mets.
Is there hope?
I've got nothing.
Okay.
But I think most Mets fans don't either, so at least we're aligned on that. And then the two other teams, the sort of wildcard teams to me, are the Phillies and the Braves. Everyone keeps talking about the Phillies rotation. We know how great those three starting pitchers are, but they've obviously got the injuries to Chase Utley and Ryan Howard. No big surprise there. We'll see sort of what happens with that team. And the Braves, to me, might be the most interesting because they really made no offseason moves.
Right.
They had that epic collapse at the end of the last season. They've got a good pitching staff and they've got a good core there, but Chipper Jones is hurt. It's just you think that they might need a little bit more outfield depth. Maybe they'll get some reinforcements mid-season. But right now, I would say maybe status quo, maybe even dropping down a little bit. But it's going to be a fun division no matter what. All these teams are going to play each other hard.
And now let's just make this all about you. New Full Nelson coming up. What do we expect?
What do we expect on the Full Nelson? Pretty much my utter and total domination of the USA Memory Championships, which I attended this past weekend. You're going to see fun, awesome stuff like me trying to memorize. Yeah, I can't even say the word. Memorize a full deck of cards, a poem. I don't know. I get my inner nerd on, and I also run into a celebrity sighting.
Nice.
Yeah, got to check that out to see who it was.
Nelson, and more Nelson. Thank you very much for joining us for all sorts of National League East talk, and do watch Full Nelson coming up here on the internet soon. Subscribe up above. We'll see you soon here on SB Nation.